of y'all don't know where the tree is, that's good. The felder would be proud of you. Some of y'all don't know where Rockefeller City is. That's on 50 and between 5th and 6th. Then don't forget next Saturday that is Christmas Day. We will have our rally as always, and then immediately after the rally, we feed the homeless and the hungry right here. You that have dishes, please let us know what you're going to bring. You that don't have dishes, please come and help feed. But our organization does this every Christmas Day. Now, we are also supportive of those in UAM and others, but particularly spearheaded by UAM and Chairman Maddox, that are going for Kwanzaa back to Princeville. And you that have toys for the people in Princeville or blankets, we need them to be brought to the Cotton Club. General Clyde Jones is here this morning. You can see her today. We need stuff for Princeville. Don't wait and do things when it's in the media, and when it's out the media, you forget. Those people in Princeville need our help. They're our people. And the circumstances there are in dire need of our consistent and persistent and sustained support. We began this week in Brooklyn, federal court Monday morning, where Justin Volpe was sentenced to 30 years in jail. Even though I clearly said and repeat, he should have been given life without parole. The federal parole board recommended the same thing. So while people act like I'm just being hard-headed, the parole board, the federal government said the same thing. But the fact of the matter is, it's been many years, if ever.
Yes, sir.
We see the policemen get 30 years in New York, particularly when the victim was able to come to the courthouse alive. And that victory was because of those of you in this room that marched, that stood up and forced the federal government to do what it should do to protect people. Our Field Marshal Zaire is in the house this morning. People think we march for exercise, we march for results. If we had not marched, if we had not stood up, Justin Volpe would have been excused by the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office. So I want, before we say anything, the 4 defendants in the Diallo case, before you think you got away, you look at the address of Justin Volpe. He thought he would get away. And we kept going till we got here. We're going to keep going until we get justice. They had a fighter this century named Joe Louis.
Yes, sir.
Joe Louis had a slogan. He used to say, you can run, but you can't hide. We want those forces that believe that it is justifiable to shoot an unarmed man going in his own home 41 times, 19 bullets hitting his body. For those that believe that they can run to Albany, wherever you run, you won't be able to hide. We are going to stand in justice. Now let me deal with the decision a minute.
All right.
First of all, there is a thing that I always say. If you start with the wrong premise, you get to the wrong conclusion. If you say 1 + 2 is 5, and 5 + 3 is 8, you're faulty because you started wrong. swayed.
Yes.
When you didn't intend to have a jury.
In the first place.
What evidence did you have that Judge Patricia Williams, who has sat on that bench, would be swayed by demonstrators and be swayed by public opinion? You not only insulted the intelligence of the people of the Bronx, you insulted this black woman judge that sits on the bench. And what are you saying to all of the black and Latino judges in this state? That if you're given a case, we're going to take it from you. It's a New York State version of Dred Scott. That blacks have no right that we are bound to respect. Fact of the matter is, there are no blacks or women in the judges pool in office. Not one. This was not about a jury, this was about a judge. Let's start there. It already began notifying the courts of their intention for a judge's trial. And they got you debating on TV like a nut about whether or not they could get a fair jury when they wasn't looking for a jury. Second point. If the basis of a change of venue is publicity, what about the publicity on the other side? We never marched after there was an indictment. We demanded that the cops go to trial. The marches after the indictment was by the PBA at the court. We didn't march any day at the courthouse. We were inside with the family. It was the PBA that came, that brought policemen in wheelchairs that had been wounded. They were the ones that tried to put the pressure on potential juries at the courthouse since the indictment. That wasn't mentioned in the decision.
And it won't.
New York Magazine did a whole spread 2 weeks ago on one of the cops telling this story. That wasn't mentioned
Of course not.
in their decision.
And it won't.
Now let me tell you how I know the difference. If negative publicity, and certainly there was publicity on both sides of this case. But if negative publicity is the basis of getting a change of venue, imagine the outcry if I or you or anybody was low enough to say, didn't give a change of venue to the man accused of hitting a woman wrongly and viciously in the head with a brick. That ain't never been nothing but that. They wouldn't allow him to make that argument. And as low as someone would be to make that for him, it's just as low to make it for 4 cops that shot an unarmed man 41 times. Then to say that Albany is like the Bronx. They must have meant Albany Avenue in Brooklyn. Albany, New York, and Bronx. Look at the facts. In the Bronx, 39% white. In Albany, 89% white. In the Bronx, blacks and Latinos in the jury pool. In Albany, very few blacks. And probably no Latinos in the jury pool. In the Bronx, black and Latino judges, including the one that had the case. In Albany, not one black or Latino or woman on the panel that they can choose a judge from. This is nothing but judicial apartheid. Why are we going to the federal government? Because the government needs to intervene on several levels. One, they need to intervene grand jury now on the criminal civil rights abuse of these 4 men who violated the civil rights of Amadou Diallo.
That's right.
They don't have to wait on a state trial to be over.
That's right.
In fact, if they would come forward, I'm sure that Mr. Johnson could then entertain giving them the case like Hines gave the Louima case. There was no state case in Louima. We went straight to the federal government and Buckley went straight to jail. That's why we're going down to federal plaza Tuesday.
That's right.
And I might remind those running for president,
Come on.
don't ask for our vote if we can't hear you on whether the federal government Secondly, the Attorney General of the state needs to move swiftly to protect the rights of the citizens of the Bronx. How can you sit by and allow the appellate court to blanketly discriminate against a whole county of people, saying that it's fruitless to even try to ask them to be fair? Like we are all monolithic, non-thinking animals. That it doesn't even make sense to question us. Mind you, even the New York Times this morning, and their lead editorials talked about how it's unfair, and they raised the points that we raised. One, this was not in the middle of selecting a jury.
That's right.
It wasn't in the middle of vordeering a jury.
Nowhere near it.
It wasn't in the middle of questioning a jury, and then you say, well, we can't find a fair jury. This is in the middle of nothing.
Right.
In fact, it's in the middle of them saying they wasn't going to have a jury.
That's right. Make it plain.
Therefore, we want you to know that we are not, I repeat, not going to stop this fight. We are going to recruit a righteous army.
Come on, Red.
An army of righteous soldiers
Yes, sir.
that are willing to fight no matter where. Talked about yesterday night. No one group's army, not a Muslim or Christian or Jewish army, an army of Amadou.
Come on, Red.
That will be there in Albany, Alaska, Washington, federal court. It don't matter where. We'll be there. Sitting up on TV last night, talking about, well, Canton, they organized in the cold Albany. It was cold when we went to jail and one police
Okay. Real cold. Cold.
It was in the dead of winter.
Okay.
When we went to Wheeler Avenue in February, we marched with snow dropping out the sky. How cold can it get
That's right.
when our lives are at stake?
That's right.
How many miles do you have to travel to save the life of your own children?
That's right.
Wherever they go, we'll be there. Our lives are at stake. We're not going to sit by and be the sitting ducks of sick and vicious people. And you gonna come back. Well, are y'all gonna give up? Some of y'all sitting around, well, ain't no use. We're not gonna be the pin cushions of this criminal justice system, sitting around waiting on them to stick it to us again. I keep telling you one thing. When I was growing up, Bishop Washington, who ordained me, used to like to go hunting. The Sheikh, he used to tell me there's a difference between rabbit hunting and bear hunting.
Break it down.
People like to go rabbit hunting. So a lot of people would be ganged up. Because rabbits you shoot at as they run from you. And they shoot them in the behind. And they come back holding them up. But a bear, a lot of folks didn't like to go bear hunting. Because the bear's coming at you. And if you miss your shot, you become the bear's lunch. told you, we promised the family, but more, we promised ourselves. We were fighting from day one. Because we cannot allow them to legalize shooting unarmed people 41 times. I bring to you the father of Amadou Diallo.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. As you heard, we also heard this sad news and crucial, witnessing the case of Amadou Diallo from the Bronx Court to Albany. We are not satisfied. We feel like offended along with all the communities. We appeal to the federal government to take consideration for the community in New York and the world community at large to let this case be tried in New York. Choosing by the defendant to go to Albany have reason for himself.
That's right.
Amadou Diallo's life was taken brutally.
Yes.
Now his right is going to be diminished.
That's right.
We are living in New York since we came 9 months ago, waiting for this deadline on January the 3rd. We look forward through the community and the federal government for this to happen. No extension, no excuse, no anywhere else but New York. Our preference is in the Bronx Court.
Yes.
If otherwise, anywhere else in New York. Amadou Diallo was adopted as a child in the Bronx. He died in the Bronx like any other child should be died. He must be tried in the Bronx. This is the family appeal to the federal government to come immediately in the name of Allah and the name of God. All what Muslim community observing at this point of time, the month of fast Ramadan. This we are observing. We look forward the government to come now to rescue this case instead of choosing to Albany. To let it remain New York until the end of the case. Thank you very much.
We are a coalition. One of the things that shook up the situation here was everybody came together on this case. That's why they try to now act as if that is something wrong. You imagine, I saw one lady on TV last night saying, did Sharp and the demonstrators do too well of a job? How can you be true democratic if you have a democracy? I mean, that is absolutely outrageous.
That's right.
But what she subliminally is saying is that they changed the rules when you learn how to do it at a level that you're supposed to do it. But as part of this is that we've gone across the racial lines and religious lines. And with us, we've had Muslims, Christians, Jews, all stand together. None has stood stronger, and none has been more consistent than our brother, Sheikh Ali. Let us welcome him.
No justice?
No peace.
We all agree that we have a human family here.
Yes. The original.
That we're all one, made by one creator,
Yes.
one family.
Yes.
Different hues, different groups, different races, different cultures. One family. The human family, the human environment.
Yeah.
We say that the struggle must go on to improve the human environment. And some of us have established the Amadou Diallo Memorial Committee, charged to struggle to make this a better place for all of us. Built on the theme of the World Village. We hear a lot of talk about world villages where we're coming together, and it is becoming a world village. I would like to take one moment to read from the Holy Scripture. We all believe that the Creator of heaven and earth has spoken to humanity through different prophets at different times.
Yes. That's right.
And in doing this, different languages, different prophets, different religions, the same message.
Well.
The same message.
Well.
So quite often you hear when you meet a Muslim, he says, peace be unto you. Assalamu alaikum. We're told in the Revelation that this is what we will hear in paradise. Enter the paradise. Peace be unto you. You're going to receive here the rewards for what you have done. So from that comes the expression, good for good. Good in this life, you get good in this life. Good for good, good in this life, you'll get good in the next life. I'm going to read from the Holy Quran, the Surah, the bee. And the bee is a very interesting creature. It goes around in all of the different flowers, and it collects and produces honey of different colors.
Well.
And that honey, as we know, is a nourishment, is a feeding. Let's take one quick moment and look at it. Have you ever seen the house of the bee? The beehive. The beehive, if you remember, it looks like a house of worship. It looks like a mosque. It looks like a dome. Have you ever noticed that? The beehive. And we say that Allah has given the bee the charge to work and store in his house nourishment for all of the human family. And God has given the bee the sting so that it has the power of self-defense. The bee, I'm going to read to you 3 quick verses from the Holy Quran in English. And when it was said to the righteous, what do you think your Lord has revealed? They say the best. For those who do good in this world, and the home of the hereafter is even better. Excellent indeed is the abode of the righteous, the gardens of eternity, which they will enter. Through them will flow streams. Therein they will hear what the Lord has as a reward for them. Those whom the angels cause to die while they are pure, when they enter it will be said, peace unto you. Assalamu alaikum. Enter the heaven because of what you used to do. Our prayer is that we do good in this life.
Yes.
And get good in this life.
Yes.
Good for good. And that the Creator will reward us with the good of the next life. I met with the family yesterday. 2 people, heartbroken. And with that family was a champion of people, Reverend Al Shaw. I cannot say to you, maybe I can, you know who this man is in back of me. Maybe it hurts me to say in back of me. You know who this man is. Here is a man who came to the defense of a family, who sacrificed. And at this meeting while we were talking, he just sat there quietly. He did not have to deliver rhetoric because his works for that. So I mentioned that the family loves him and they love you.
Yes.
You just finished hearing Father say Kudalo speak. He's always saying check the community. He considers the loss of Amadou the loss of a member of the community. He considers himself a part of the community. He's always saying community, community, community. So I close in thanking you, the community. It is because of you that this struggle is going on, and it is because of you that it will continue. May Allah bless you with the success of this life and the next. Assalamu alaikum.
I want to remind you that when we started this battle together,
Well,
that no one thought it would develop to where it did. If we can organize, and I say we, it wasn't just one or two, it was all of us,
that's right.
to where 1,200 people went to jail. We certainly can organize wherever this trial occurred. Whatever preliminary hearings they have in Albany, we want the New York State legislators to walk out and walk around that corner and stand in that courtroom. If you want us to send you to Albany, then we better see you in Albany in the courtroom with the yellow. This is the time for us to see who's with us and who's not with us. And I'm talking about with us in a pursuit of justice, in a pursuit of having what is fair. People cannot keep insulting us and keep saying to us that they're with us, but when we need them, they're not there. We cannot keep allowing people to say to us, I need your support, but I can't be seen with you. I can't discuss your issue. I'm not even talking about Hillary, I'm talking about anybody. What do you support people for if they're not going to support you? If we are in a time where they can play this trick, New York State Dred Scott, and people that are supposed to be for justice are silent. The question is then, where do we go? Other than to create leadership and officials of our own that understand and stand for us no matter what. I'll make it clear. Anybody that can't speak for Diallo doesn't have the right to speak for any fair-minded people in this state. Yesterday, you said, well, you know, Reverend Sharpton's out there. I didn't get in line when I got out there. There was a whole lot of folk trying to help. Wasn't no public officials and public leaders out there trying to help. People were trying to make excuses and find a way out. I came when the Ghanaian Association called because I have children growing up in this town. And I got enough sense to know the only difference between Amadou and my daughters is he was on the stoop that night. sit up and wait on it to be you, but I'm not going to wait that long. Some of us were born with some nerve and courage and guts. Some of us know that God will hold you up if you just stand up. Amen. Some of us understand that life is about standing for what's right.
That's right.
Life is about holding up, even in the face of adversity, even in the face of pain. I don't care what name they call us. I don't care how they rebuke us. You got to stand anyhow. Because those that have made a difference in our life are those that stood up and were clear, not equivocating, not bucking and bowing, not waiting to see which way the wind was going to blow, not taking polls, but standing and knowing that what's right is right, and you will fight the righteous battle no matter what. Our community is under siege. Anytime we can allow people to tell us we don't have the right to express ourselves. And if you do, we're going to move your situation out of town. I mean, it's clear to me that this is one of the most important legal battles of our time. Is it clear to you? Do we have soldiers this morning? Do we have people ready to be in the righteous army? I'm not talking about no fair weather soldiers. I ain't talking about no it's got to be warm outside soldiers. I ain't talking about they got to be on our side soldiers. I'm talking about soldiers that are going through the heat, through the cold, through the wind, through the rain, through the snow. We'll go to Albany, we'll go to Alaska, we'll go wherever we gotta go. There will be no peace until there's justice. We have a brother, DeLacy Davis. That has fought with us in the trenches. And even before we knew what was going to happen with the trial that's in terms of being changed, DeLacy said to me, he said, Reverend Al, I know you're going to be with us that night, but I know y'all have rallies every Saturday morning. And maybe if we can, since that is where in New York a lot of the justice movement is, we could have Sister Winnie come by. She was here before. Don King and Tyson, I met with her that night. And she has suffered the indignities of a warrior. But there would be no movement of justice for South Africa if it was not. And we wanted her to know. She's going to speak tonight in Newark. I gave her a speech this morning. She's speaking tonight. Y'all got to get a ticket and go over there. To hear her name speak. I won't have her say hello, but I don't want no cheating us out. But I want you to know that it's her respect and love for you as those that fight. She came in yesterday, was detained in the airport, stayed up all night out of love for the people, and got up tired after a transatlantic trip to say, I will come to Harlem just to say hello to my people. Before I bring her though, I want to say this. DeLacy Davis has paid his due. He has fought in the trenches at the risk of his own life. When fellow officers threatened to kill him, he stood up with us and he never backed down. he took a principal position that some want to attack him for. But I want you to know, and he didn't even ask me, he doesn't even know that those that attack him called me. But I want you to know that this brother is our brother.
Yes, indeed.
And no Johnny come lately bootlicking Uncle Tom will try to discredit.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So don't worry about it, Lacey. We got your back.
That's right.
Because you always had our back.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Some of you do it yourself, overnight revolutionary. Ain't never fought a battle. Never been nowhere. You can't jump up one morning, all of a sudden, you discover the movement. And want to be in charge. You don't even know where we moving and why we going. We stood with the Diallos because we understood we all one.
That's right.
And one of the ones that taught us that was this queen.
That's right.
I don't care how they try to rewrite history. While Nelson Mandela couldn't speak for himself when he was incarcerated, a strong, regal, royal black woman stood up. She and I have not talked since I saw her last. She not asked us to say this. I'm saying this.
Yes.
We were inspired by her. She was the one that went in the trenches. She was the one that took the abuse. She was the one the South African police disrupted, tried to kill, persecuted her and her children. She took the pain. She took the misery. She took the scars. And she gonna take the reward from people all over the world. Before we ask her to say hello, I want Brother Davis to say something. Then I want us to have a prayer for Sister Winnie and for the Diallo. And we will stand together and go forward. But I want you to know, Brother Lacey, that we're with you. And we appreciate you. And we'll always stand with you. I will never forget things I couldn't say over the mic that you did in the interest of justice for our people. And they tried to compromise you for. And you know, the only time they tried to get you dirty is if you're affected. In fact, the only time you get dirty in your uniform is if you're on the field. Only people with clean uniforms is people that sit in the bleachers. If you get on the field, you're going to get tackled and dirty. But you just keep your eye on the goal line. I know every time we get into them because they start attacking us. They'll call me everything but a child of God. They call me that too. That's a strategy too. But you're not fighting for what they say. You fight for what you believe in. I bring you the penultimate black cop of America. The nation.
In honor of the Creator who creates all things great and small, in honor of my ancestors for now for some of their struggles of 1492, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 15, 16, 17, and 18, 99. I could not stand before you free of mind, body, and soul in 1999. In honor of Madonna, Mary, the beautiful black Virgin Mary, the beautiful black baby Jesus. In honor of my mother's mother's mother, my grandmother. In honor of my past master teachers and mentors, Howard Seal and Chief Willie Smoot. In honor of you, brothers and sisters, friends and family, and some of the strongest black and Latina men and women I have ever known. I greet you in peace in the many tongues of our people with good morning, hotep, assalamu alaikum, shalom, and what's happening after the people. Because we have a huge schedule, and you know we have the pre-Kwanzaa celebration this evening at 12 p.m. in Newark. But I want to say, first of all, I could not have accomplished the things that this organization has accomplished without the work of black cops against police brutality. The brothers and sisters who are with me and supporting us today. I want to give them their props. These are all police officers with me from all over the country. Give these sisters their props. Police officers doing the work. Quickly, I have to say that we partnered with a group that had the audacity and the heart to call themselves Women in Support of the Million Man March, and as a result, they purchased the one and only mansion in the United States of America, a $1 million mansion downtown Newark. And I just have to raise my queen mother, the executive director, Sister Frederica Bay. Please stand up. Simply that we were very disturbed about what occurred yesterday and our country's decision to not allow our sister in the country initially. They lied to us when she was on the plane. They told us that they didn't have her listed on the plane. They told us that our bodyguards were not on the plane. And you have to understand, we've been working on this for 4 to 6 months. So it wasn't like we accidentally got on the wrong plane. This was the easy part, supposedly. We were told they were not on the plane, so for 17 hours of their flight, we worried about whether or not they made it and what happened. Once they landed, and again, I got to give props to those who are conscious. As I learned here with the Reverend, and the Reverend and I've worked under him and around him and with him, and one of the things we recognize that you can be as revolutionary as you want, but if you don't manufacture the guns, the bullets, and all the other stuff, you're going to need some black cops who's got a conscious mind to defend their honor. Richardson, who's one of my young brothers out at the Port Authority, escorted us. We had a VIP escort. We had everything in place. And the young brother, 6 years on the job, did an excellent job. But we knew something was wrong. We could feel it. But when the plane landed, we were there with Sister Frederica. We had Dr. Jeffries. We had Betty Dobson. We had Dr. McIntyre. We had the whole village there to receive our sister. And they came out to tell us she's not coming. They said that she is going to go back on the next plane to South Africa because there are no visas. So the inspector with whom I had been speaking with was a bit smug, and I said to him, we let little boys floating on rafts and we keep them from their children. We let people come in on flotillas who killed, robbed, and maimed the rest of the world and trained by America at the school of America. And then we fly Bosnians into New Jersey and give them $15,000 a piece. We would not drink. We said if the sister is not released, we will not leave. And if you send her back, we will go over black radio and announce to the community that Kwanzaa is going to be held at the Port Authority. We were like, we need your help. And let me just wrap by saying this. When we realized we were in a dogfight, I take my hat off to WLIB because they gave us instant access. Kay Thompson particularly, Dr. Jeffries got Kate on the phone and we were rolling. My press company, TRI, Tamika Rowell Incorporated, they were excellent. These sisters got the media alerts out, and what we did was simply this. We called every black congressional representative that we could get our hands on. We called their homes, we called their offices, we called their wives, their lovers, their whatever. We them to give them credit publicly. Your representative here in New York, Charles Schumer, he responded, they were on the case, I thank you. Congressman Charlie Rangel, you were on the case, we thank you. Congressman Donald Payne, New Jersey, on the case, thank you. Congresswoman Maxine Waters, Pennsylvania on the case, we thank you. The congressional representative out of Connecticut on the case, we thank you. And out of North Mayor Sharp, James, Rock, and Roll, and we thank you. Let me bring my queen mother, Sister Winnie Mandela.
My brothers surround me here, my sisters. Sit down. Sit. When that happened to me yesterday, I knew I didn't have to say a word. I just knew what would happen today. I don't need nobody's permission to come to my children here. Keep me away from you. No CIA, FBI, will keep me away from you. I haven't got words to thank you for this wonderful opportunity to greet my great-grandchildren, my children who were wrested away from Africa by force. I am here representing the love of your great-grandfathers. I am here to say you are one with us. When I heard them speaking the way they do, they have no doubt that they must have come from my roots. That is where it all comes from. The African giant. We walk tall. Black as we are, because we are a very proud people. They stole you from your continent. They stole the wealth of your continent. They turned around and designated your homeland as a third world. How dare you? How dare they steal from you? They steal your wealth. They steal you as well, and then turn around when they've made the first world out of all of you. And they say we are the third world. We are not that world. We are walking tall, and we are going to restore the pride of the African continent. Through you. Make it well by bringing you here, to teach you all the skills, to open eyes of young people like this, to form an organization against police brutality. In South Africa, they used the police to carry out their racist, filthy laws. But out of that was born a progressive police movement called Pop Group, which I'm sure you didn't even know of. They are doing exactly what you are doing here. That is why I'm convinced you are specifically from South Africa. As I've always said when I appear before you, you know we are waiting for you with open arms in your continent. It is our responsibility to see to it that you go and plow back what those who conquered you trained you to do.
That's right.
Yes. It is your responsibility to go back and help the continent restore its dignity. Yes. It is your responsibility to honor the African Renaissance pronounced by Comrade Thabo. It is you who will help us realize that. Otherwise, I look forward to being with you this evening. And once more, Amanda!
Women are going to make a presentation to her. Then I want you to cooperate as they bring her out of the building. We want no one to leave. Sit down. Everybody sit down. If the Secret Service is up here, you wouldn't be allowed to leave. You cannot leave. They must sweep her out. She cannot touch everybody, talk to everybody. Remember your granddaddy that went to Johannesburg 50 years ago? She can't answer all that. Please let us take her out in an orderly and peaceful manner. It is wonderful as we stand here and fight for a child from Africa, Amadou Diallo, that the Queen from Africa and everywhere else will make a surprise appearance. God is on our side.
On behalf of all of the women of the National Action Network, could you please stand with me? Yes. Because I know you would want to be standing with our hero. Yes.